Hey, I'm really glad you joined me on day 12 of 21 Days of Clarity. Yesterday was about struggles and difficulties and problems that we walk through. So today is about strength. And as I read this morning in 2 Corinthians, I was reminded when Paul was praying to have the thorn in the flesh, the difficulty removed from him. But he said, the Lord said unto him, my grace is sufficient for you. My strength is perfected in weakness. Therefore, I most gladly will rather, watch this, boast in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. So now as we think about strength, how much strength am I going to get today? Well, the amount of strength I receive for the day is determined by the degree of difficulty of the day. My willingness to admit that I cannot accomplish the task and leaning into that weakness, all the while submitting myself to an all-strengthening God. He will match the difficulty of the day, watch this, with more than enough strength for the day. You see, most of us don't like to admit our weaknesses and show our vulnerability, but Paul says he doesn't just accept his weakness, but instead he boasts in them. That's the contrary to what most people are raised with when you're taught about leadership. You need to let them see that you're strong. But here Paul says, boast in your weaknesses. Become vulnerable with your inabilities. He said that as he leaned into that weakness, as he was willing to become vulnerable, he embraced that weakness in order, watch this, to experience the power. So we open ourselves to the help and the strength of God when we do so. But then we also open ourselves to the help and strength and support of others. As we lean into our weakness, others experience our vulnerability and can relate to what we are experiencing. Hence, they get a picture not only of the problems of weakness, but also of the solutions of strength. Wow. So today, as you find time to sit quietly in His presence, enter into the sweetness of that moment. And then in the midst of that rises joy. And then joy becomes your strength. Have a blessed day.